What is up, everybody? Charlie Hustle here, and I am back with some Modern Warfare 3 Domination on Seatown. And you know it's gonna be ground war. You know it's gonna be ground war, because I like the crazy chaos. And to start things off here, I want to show you this opening route because something very interesting is about to happen towards the end of this little run I get here. And it's something that we can all learn from. So right off the bat, head down towards C. Nothing big there, right? A lot of guys go to B, so I felt comfortable going to C. Now I decide to rope around the corner here and jump the dumpster and up through the window. Now this move right here is a bit of the roll of the dice, because if they push forward quickly, they can catch you coming through that window because you're sort of defenseless. A little stun to tease, get nothing. And then look at that. See those guys? And I look back right there just to check that out. That capture A sign was completely obstructing my view of those two guys standing in the window. The only reason I survived that is because that one guy decided to pre-fire for some reason. I don't know if it was my stun going off, although I didn't get a hit marker. Maybe it startled him a little bit. I don't know what, but maybe just got a little jumpy. Who knows? If he wouldn't have fired that half a second early, there's no way I would have ever saw them in time to pick them up. So, good one to remember. Domination on Seatown, opening move from the A flag. Up that ladder and don't go through the window. Just hang out in the window and wait for the other team to come down that pathway, because sure enough, you'll be able to pick them up. Look at this guy. Carl the camper up here with his little fire. He's got some s'mores. Maybe working on his sailing knot badge. Gosh, I hate campers. Oh, don't look. Divert your eyes. Divert. Ooh, yeah, that was ugly. That was a big old whiff. And I don't even think that was the guy that I whiffed on. I don't know where he went. He just sort of disappeared. But as you can tell, I'm a little bit rusty right here. I just recorded this maybe about an hour ago. Just enough time for it to render out of my recording software and get uploaded into my editing software. But I wanted to have some fresh gameplay for you guys because, you know, I did say that I'm back at the beginning of the video, and I meant that in a couple of ways. First of all, this is my first video of the weekend. It's Friday, so that's a little off the regular. But I was away for the beginning of the week. I was out of town all last weekend, and also Monday and Tuesday with some family business up north. And I don't know about you guys, but when I go away, whether it's business, pleasure, you know, vacation, whatever, coming back to work, making that transition back to work or just back to life in general, is so tough. And often I tell my wife, you know, it's almost not worth going away for the trouble and the hassle that you go through trying to get back on schedule. And I think now 3 days back, I think I'm finally back on top of things, and next week I'll be able to start right into the swing of things and get things going, not only with work but also with my YouTube and gaming and all that good stuff. Did you see that stun right through that window? That was pretty. That was like a Michael Jordan stun there. But also I'm back because I haven't been playing a lot of Call of Duty. I know I've been fairly proficient with posting it, but really as of late I've been digging back into the archives to pull up some gameplay because I've been playing a lot of Halo. It's the new kid on the block for me. I know the game's been out for a while, but it's new for me. So whenever you get a new toy, you sort of cast aside the old ones for a little while, forget about them until the new wears off. And not to say that the new's worn off of Halo, but I really want to come back and stay proficient at Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty as a whole. Because what I noticed through this little hiatus that I took, so my skills really dropped off. not only in controller usage, aiming and whatnot, dexterity, but also the tactics and callouts. Even I got rusty with callouts, or just I got to think about them for a second. And that's not necessarily the position you want to be in or put your teammates in this game. You'll see a couple times, like I just did there, where I get mixed up between my melee button and my reload button. And yes, I am running tactical, so that's why that happens. And I really wish that there was a way that I could just set up the controller the same way for every game. And yeah, I know in certain games, certain buttons hold more of a priority than others. And okay, so maybe there may be some concessions made here or there, but at least keep my reload button at the same for first-person shooters. That would be nice. That would be great. And actually, now that I think about it, there has been a movement in this direction. Some of the folks out there in the Call of Duty community in particular have put together a petition, and it was going around a while back. I don't know if it's still active. I'll look it up for you. If it's still active, I'll post it in the comments or in the description below so you guys can check that out. But it was a petition to get game developers to include fully customizable controller mapping in their console games, much like you have for the PC. If you didn't know, on a PC game, for the most part, you can set up the controls however you want. You can make any button on the keyboard do any action. If you want to have the number 8 shoot your gun, and the number 7 switch weapons, and the right click on the mouse make you run forward, they say, be my guest, Mr. Crazy Man. Have fun with that. And that's the way people think it should be on the console as well, but it's just not. Now, the developers say that part of the design experience of the game is in how the controls are set up and how you interact with the controls. Kind of call a little BS there, but you know, that's what they said. And this whole initiative is really, really important for the disabled members of our community who may have some hand issues or extremity issues that cause them to not be able to interact with the controller in the same way that a fully functioning or fully functional person would. I don't want to say the wrong thing there. I know some people get sensitive about the whole like handicap thing and politically correct, so if it seems like I'm searching for my words, it's because I am. I'm trying to be respectful of those people and their challenges. But for video games, I know some of the people in the community have said that certain video games, although they love to play them, are just out because of the way the controller is set up for those games. They're buttons that they may not necessarily be able to readily reach. So that would be nice for not only those people in the community, but also for all of us who might play multiple games and would like some consistency there. So I'll put that petition out there, something for everyone. You guys can check it out. If you like what they're saying, go ahead and sign it. If not, no big deal. This game, where we at? 165 to 25. We got a good little bit of this game left. Let's see what I'm doing here. Oh, look at that. I don't know what went on there. I think the guy's knife broke when he pulled it out, or mine in that case. My dude's, the dude that I'm controlling. Man, I could hear that guy, I just couldn't pick him up. Finally get the finish there as he turns that corner. For me right now, watching this is, I'm finding this sort of very beneficial. I haven't watched a whole lot of Modern Warfare 3 gameplay either. Kind of felt like I'd seen it all. Now, obviously I'm still keeping track of some of my favorite commentators on YouTube. But really, a lot of times when I'm watching them, I won't necessarily watch the gameplay. I'll just listen to what they have to say, because that's the important part for me. I seem to execute that weapon switch a little bit better than last time. So I hear a guy coming here, and I sort of lose him for a second. So luckily I had that UAV in my pocket. I was able to call that in and pick him up as he's coming around the corner.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Enemy UAV spotted.
Right now, we're at like 190 to 60 something, and you know, we only got one flag. I'm pretty sure we could survive on one flag, but I'd really like two. I saw my buddy get sniped there, throw out the stun, and boom, I get sniped. So I watched the whole kill cam here trying to figure out where this guy's at. You can hear the tac insert going. Got a nice snipe. He's well tucked in there. Couldn't identify his location, so stay the heck away from there, because like I said, we can probably just ride this thing out on one flag. And I get sniped again. And there we go. So that was fun. I'm having a whole lot of fun playing Modern Warfare 3 again. I hope to continue that. I hope you guys have fun watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments as usual. Love to hear from you guys there. And thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it. 25 and 12. Not too bad. Not too good. Right about in the middle. So like I said, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Check you later.